Hey everyone, Nash Billimoria here. Welcome to this video. So happy to have you on. Today I want to talk to you about what is the difference between authority and leadership. You see, authority is when you have a position of power over people and they have to follow you. Whereas what we want is leadership, which is where people actually desire to follow you. Now, in order to create that situation, you have to give people a reason to do that. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 4 building blocks of creating your own leadership brand. This is going to increase the effectiveness and the power of your leadership if you're able to understand it and communicate it clearly. So let's get straight in. The first building block is understanding what are your core values. And by that I simply mean what are the attitudes and behaviors and principles that you value the most. Whittle those down to just 3 or 4, write them down and be very clear about them. The second thing is to understand what are your standout strengths and standout skills. Now, great leaders optimize the strengths that energize them the most, and they build complementary teams around them. And when I talk about strengths, I'm talking about the underlying qualities that energize you the most and that you're either great at or have the potential to be great at. I'm talking about things such as strategic thinking, perseverance, optimism, resilience, prudence, bravery, etc. Okay? When I talk about skills, I'm talking about competencies and abilities, things like programming, languages, maybe playing an instrument, etc. Anything in between all of those ideas as well. Okay, so you need to understand what those are and then be able to communicate them clearly. Now, building on top of that, you have to know what your proposition is. In other words, what is the value or the difference that you want to bring to a given team or organization? You need to know that, be clear on it, and be able to communicate it. And lastly, think about what is your essence? Who are you when you're playing at your very, very best? And why is it that people are going to want to follow you as a leader? If you can understand all of these things and then communicate them clearly, guarantee you'll be able to increase the effectiveness and the power of your leadership exponentially. Look, I hope you found this video useful. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on LinkedIn. You can also connect with me via my website, which is www.nashbillimoria.com. I look forward to connecting with you more and speak to you soon. Bye for now.